Okay guys, enough time has passed. It's now time to talk about it. A lot of clubs in Europe did amazing business in this summer transfer window, with most of them improving multiple areas in their squad. Some of these teams simply clicked the upgrade button on their old players, and we want to see who some of these guys are. These are the 10 biggest upgrades in football this season. We'll start with the most obvious one of the lot, Darwin Nuñez to Alexander Isak. Liverpool made a lot of huge signings this summer, but they kept the biggest of the lot really late, with the signing of Alexander Isak coming on transfer deadline day. The Nuñez signing simply didn't work, with the player missing loads of chances during his time at Liverpool. This summer, the Reds finally decided to let him go, selling him to Saudi outfit Al Hilal. Then they went and replaced him with a player who was the highest scoring striker in the Premier League last season. It's the most obvious upgrade ever. Isak has proven already that he can not only score goals, but can particularly score beautiful goals in the Premier League. He just came in and made the Liverpool squad 10 times scarier. But this is not the only striker upgrade in this video. Can you guess which other ones we're referring to here? Tell us in the comments and we'll see if you're right soon. While you're there, if you aren't already subscribed to the channel, go do that right away so that you never miss out on our amazing content. Let's now go to Manchester City to look at their big upgrade. Ederson to Gianluigi Donnarumma. You see, when it comes to distribution and chance creation, no goalkeeper in the world touches Ederson. But when it comes to the basic duties of goalkeepers, shot stopping, cross-claiming and goal prevention, Ederson is quite average. Donnarumma, on the other hand, is one of the best shot stoppers in the world, and we all saw him pretty much perform miracles on the biggest stage last season, helping PSG win their first ever Champions League title. In that sense, Donnarumma is a massive upgrade on Ederson, and even City fans have started to enjoy that upgrade, after the Italian pulled out some incredible saves on his debut in the Manchester derby. Another big goalkeeper upgrade we saw this summer was Mark Flekken to Quiver Kelleher. Ask any Brentford fan you know, they were really frustrated with Flecken's average shot stopping while he was at the club, which is why most of them were very excited to see the back of him. After selling the 32-year-old Dane to Bayer Leverkusen, Brentford made the smart choice of replacing him with 26-year-old Kelleher, who's a better shot stopper and much better at saving penalties. And in fact, it didn't take long for Brentford fans to feel the upgrade, with Kelleher saving a penalty from Bruno Fernandes, stopping what would have been an equaliser and helping the Bees secure all 3 points against Manchester United. There's one more goalkeeper upgrade on this list, but just before we get into that, let us go to Real Madrid, where we have an upgrade from Raul Asensio to Dean Howson. Asensio played a lot of games for Real Madrid last season due to their injury crisis in defence, and while he started out well, the end was pretty disastrous. One day he's given away a penalty, the next day he's getting himself sent off, and the day after that he's making a silly error leading to a goal. Seeing this state of their defence, Real Madrid decided to go out and sign Dean Howson from Bournemouth in the summer, and he has been a massive upgrade. He helps the team build out from the back, is a calmer presence in the heart of defence, is more reliable, and is even better at making tackles. On top of that, he's younger, so he's a complete upgrade in every single department. And on the other side of the Clasico rivalry is where we see the other goalkeeper upgrade, Marc-Andre ter Stegen to Joan Garcia. Over the last few years, Barcelona fans have grown frustrated with their captain, blaming his average shot stopping for their embarrassments in big Champions League games. In fact, it got so bad that there have been numerous social media campaigns from Barcelona fans trying to get the goalkeeper out of the club. So Barcelona going out to sign La Liga's best shot stopper from last season was always going to be seen as a massive upgrade in the eyes of the fans. It's also a huge bonus that he's taller, from Catalonia, and almost 10 years younger. Now, remember we said that there are still a couple more centre-forward upgrades. The first one is Nicolas Jackson to João Pedro. To be absolutely fair, Jackson was not the worst striker during his time at Chelsea. He knew how to generate football, run channels and link up with his teammates. But he had a habit of missing too many chances, which was very frustrating for fans. Well, over the summer, Chelsea went and signed João Pedro from Brighton, and it already looks like a massive upgrade. Stylistically, they're both very similar. Pedro likes to drop back and help in the build-up, but he does that better than Jackson. On top of that, he's proven to be a better and more clinical finisher than the Senegalese. What's more is that João Pedro's versatility presents the coach with more options than Jackson did. Jackson could do a good job in centre forward and on the left wing. Pedro, meanwhile, is a fantastic 9, winger and can play as a 10, which means he can more often be paired with another striker, as we've already seen a few times this season. So far, Pedro has scored 2 goals, provided 3 assists, created 3 big chances in the Premier League, and most importantly, he has missed no big chances 6 games in. So yeah, he's a big upgrade on Jackson. Another big upgrade this season is Eric Dyer to Jonathan Tah. There's really not much to say with this one. Eric Dyer had a decent couple of years at Bayern Munich, but Tah is simply the better defender, so this was an easy upgrade. Having been in Germany all his life, Tah came in very familiar with the Bundesliga, needing little to no time to adjust. To make this better, Bayern got him for less than €1 million. Yeah, big upgrade there. Still at Bayern, Leroy Sané to Luis Diaz was also a big upgrade. Don't get it wrong, in his prime, Sané was a beast, absolutely unplayable. But in his final years at Bayern Munich, he was no longer that guy. In fact, he failed to reach the 15-goal mark in all competitions in any of his seasons at Bayern Munich, and was largely inconsistent. Luis Diaz, meanwhile, has been super exciting since joining in the summer and has already scored 4 goals in his first 8 games for the club. Maybe not everyone would agree, but Diaz appears to be an upgrade on Sané at Bayern Munich. Do you agree with that? Let's now go back to England, where we see an upgrade from Yves Bissouma to João Palhinha at Spurs. The Portuguese is a calmer, more composed, more dominant and more intelligent defensive midfielder than Bissouma. He also seems to be more disciplined, which is very important because Bissouma faces disciplinary actions under different managers. So, in every sense, Palhinha is definitely a massive upgrade. He's even now scoring important goals on a regular basis, like the deal needed any more sweetening. Don't fall in love with a lone player, they say, but I guess it's already too late for Spurs fans because they definitely adore him. Still in North London, Kai Havertz to Victor Gyökeres is a big upgrade. And this is not even really about Havertz being bad, he's just not a natural centre forward and it often showed. As a makeshift 9, he does a tremendous job, but everyone knew that Arsenal desperately needed a traditional marksman and they finally got that in Gyökeres this summer. You can have your reservations about how he plays, but the truth is that this man scores goals. He buries chances. And for a team like Arsenal that creates loads of chances, they definitely needed this. He currently boasts the best goal conversion rate of every striker who has scored at least 3 goals in the Premier League this season. Yes, his conversion rate is better than that of Haaland and Ekitike. How could this not be a massive upgrade for Arsenal? A player like this elevates the Gunners and makes them real favourites for all the available trophies. Are there more massive upgrades you've seen in football this season? Tell us about them in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Also, turn on the bell notification so that you never miss out on new content. We'll catch you in the next one. Bye.